Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to do the shitty ass channel today because this video is long awaited, actually a year and a couple months long awaited, but I feel like this is the best time for me to do this video. As you guys can tell by the title, it is the breakup 1 year later. I'm basically going to be watching the video and basically talking to myself. I saw someone else do this, I don't remember her name. I saw it when I was going through my breakup, and then I also saw Trisha do it and it reminded me, oh yeah, Karlee, you have to do this video. I was gonna do this video a long time ago, but I just got caught up in other things, and then I got so happy that I almost forgot about ever making this video, and I almost forgot about the breakup in general because of how different my life is. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a huge, it's a huge thing. Sorry that I keep touching my hair, I'm just really not used to it, and I didn't straighten it today because I wasn't planning on actually doing a sit down video. I had this headband in all day, so I'm trying not to put heat on my hair basically. Here I am. This is why I look weird, okay? I don't look the best, but yeah, so this video is really long awaited and I constantly get messages, I want to say like every couple days almost, on other girls asking, how did you get through your breakup, how are you doing, blah blah blah. And it's been so long that I honestly feel like people would have forgot about it by now, and it was such a huge thing where like YouTube news like reported on it, like there was other huge YouTubers like Andrea Russett reached out to me, like so many people. It was this huge thing and like everyone knew about it, and it definitely was the topic of discussion on YouTube for a while. And obviously we had such a big channel with like almost 2 million subscribers, and then with my million alone, we had a huge audience watching us go through it, and I always thought that it would blow over, but it honestly, it has blown over, but I still get questions about it, and it sucks because I'm kind of known as the girl that like went through the breakup. I'm known as the girl who like got through it now, you know, and like who's happy as fuck in her current relationship and would never ever take back anything that I did. Obviously I wish I handled things a little differently, and I feel like I've done so much growing in this past year that you guys can see. Everything has grown on me except my hair, so love that. Anyways, so I actually made this video private. It was called I'm Done. I posted it literally within 5 minutes of me filming that video. It's just raw in my car, and I uploaded it on the way driving to my mom's house, leaving the apartment. But hi Seth. This video is mostly just to show you guys that you can get through it, because the video that I watched while going through my breakup really helped me, and so I want to do this video for you guys and show you guys my experience. And I'm just gonna watch the video. It's my first time watching it since I actually uploaded it. I privated probably, I want to say 3 months after I posted it, so it's been private for a while now, and I haven't watched it since. So let's watch it. I'm fucking scared.
I'm here to tell everyone that I'm done with I can't keep feeling like this anymore.
I'm literally gonna cry.
Said that he won't believe that I'm breaking up with him unless I announce it to 1 million people, and that he will not leave until I make it public, which is not fair because it's already hard enough breaking up with someone, but sharing it with 1 million people who are gonna judge me is so hard. I'm in my car because I can't even sleep in my own apartment. I look so fucking stupid. It's making me laugh. Like, I think I'm hysterical. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like laughing and crying. I look like a freaking like dude. Like, I'm just here to tell you guys that I'm done. Doesn't believe me. No, like, he's not the bad one. I'm not the bad one. I guess it's just a mutual agreement, but he won't take me seriously unless I post it, which isn't fair because this is already so hard, and it's been taking me months and months to get up the balls to do this. Because it's so scary doing it in front of everyone. And this isn't all of a sudden, and you guys know that. I know you know, because you guys have been on me channel, you've watched my videos. You know that it's not, you know it's not all of a sudden. I'm just done, and I can't feel like this anymore.
Holy shit. Okay. So, one thing that I love about my job is that I get to look back on a lot of things, like my Dear My 15-Year-Old Self video. These type of videos are what keep me going. I honestly forget what I even said in this video. And like when I look back and I can feel the pain that I went through, but I almost feel like I'm looking at somebody completely different. And like, it's so weird. Like I almost feel like this is like somebody that I'm watching on YouTube. Like I feel like this is not even me, because I feel like such a different person. I don't know how old I was, but it's only been a year and a couple months, and I feel completely different, and I can see the pain in my eyes and how scared and nervous. I just want to tell you guys how nervous I was to post that. I felt almost obligated to post it. I felt like I was forced to post something, because whenever I would break up with this person, they would manipulate me and be like, well, unless you post it in front of everyone, then you're not being serious. Which made me feel so bad, because I was like, okay, well, you're gonna make me post this in front of a million people when this is already difficult for me, and I'm not gonna be taken seriously unless I post it. And so I got to the point where like, that's why like you always saw me take down posts and then repost them, or like tweet, and like it was just crazy, because I felt like I wanted to do it behind closed doors and then obviously do it in a mature way, but I was almost forced, where it's like the only way I can escape is if I do this. The only way I was allowed to leave is if I posted it for everyone. And it made me feel so uncomfortable, and I did it anyways because I had to, and I was miserable, and I was not happy, and I don't think the other person was happy either. This is so long ago at this point that I don't even want to even mention the other person or talk about the other person, because I feel like it's over with. I'm just looking at this and I remember feeling that way. I was so scared, because having a breakup alone is difficult, but having a breakup where people are picking sides and choosing sides and telling you this, and then even when you block the other person and you're trying to move on, there's screenshots being sent to you, there's cute edits of your old cute moments. Like, people are still doing that to this day, and it's just disrespectful to me. It's disrespectful to my boyfriend. It's just disrespectful in general, and it was difficult. It was difficult. I was losing not only my relationship, but I was losing my job because my income. I was risking a lot. I was putting myself in a vulnerable situation in front of millions of people, and like, it's already difficult. If you guys have ever been through a breakup, it's difficult, especially when they're like mutual friends with some of your friends or whatever. It's difficult, especially when you go to events and that person's there, or your whole life is upside down, but also including your job and your school is also upside down. Imagine if that person, you worked with that person, and then you had to quit your job because of it. And that's how I kind of felt. And I felt like people were constantly reminding me on my phone. I had to just escape and get off my phone. And I was just so broken at that point, where it was to the point where like I had no other option. I was like, I'm like done. Like, I'm done. And I wish I could tell myself, like, you're gonna be okay, like, you're gonna make it, you're going to be fine, you're gonna meet a man who you are so happy with. And like I said, I don't want to bash the other person, because I'm on YouTube and this is just too much, and like, it's over with, and like, this person has moved on, I have moved on. Like, I'm so happy, I'm sure he's happy. I don't want it to drag on, and that's not why I'm doing this video, but I am just in such a good place right now. If I could have told myself, you're gonna be in like an amazing house, you're going to have an amazing man who treats you better than you could have ever imagined, you're going to be in a healthy relationship, you're going to find yourself again, you're going to be fine. I wish I could do that, because there's so many times during this point where I thought I was going to fucking lose it. I was in a mental hospital, which I don't know if you guys know, and I had to stay at my mom's house, and I had to get rid of my phone, my car. I left my friends called me. Like, I literally had to send my friend home on a flight because I could not function. I literally had to send her home on a flight because I was like, I can't do this. Like, I need to, I dropped her off at the airport and went straight to a mental hospital and checked myself in. And that was, I want to say it was in August or July. And we broke up in December. So it was a long time. It was like 7 months, almost 8 months from when the breakup happened, and I was still going crazy, and I was still upset, and I was still crying every single day. And it's weird because one day I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm fine. Like, I'm totally fine. I woke up and I was completely fine. I focused on myself. I literally was dieting, I was losing weight, I was going to the gym, I was painting, I got back into YouTube. I started a YouTube schedule. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was in like July or June. I started a YouTube schedule and I was uploading like 3 times a week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday or something. I forget what it was, but I was uploading all the time. And I got myself out of it, and the moment I got myself out of it, I'm at a club and I walk down and I see this fucking gorgeous man, and boom, like my life changed. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I am the most content with my life right now that I've ever been. I am not making the most money I've ever made, obviously. Like, I got rid of a whole channel. I was thriving on YouTube when that was happening, but I would never ever trade that for this, because this is happiness, you know, like having like a family and having a house and just having balance and having like just happiness is like worth everything. And like, I wish I could have told myself back then, like, don't be scared to like lose these followers. Don't be scared to like lose a channel that you worked so hard on. I was the one who made that channel, and I was so nervous to lose everything that I worked for, and I was nervous to look stupid because we were relationship goals. We were what people wanted to be. And behind closed doors, it was constant bickering, constant arguing, constant crying, constant misery for both of us. It wasn't just me, it was both of us. I was toxic, it was just bad. And I was so scared. Like, I was so scared of like losing what I worked so hard to achieve that I didn't want to leave it. And when I did, I was lost, because I lost my job, my routine, my friend, my relationship. I lost my brand. My brand was the girl that was in a relationship, you know, like I was known as that person, and then I lost that too. And thank God that I had my own channel before I even started everything, but thank God I had my own brand to fall back on, because if I would have lost everything, I think I would have went actually insane, because there's nothing that makes me happier than YouTube. And so for it to be taken away from me in such a big amount of numbers, 2 million people go on YouTube and don't even hit 100,000. And I hit 2 million in months. It wasn't even a year, it was months. And my whole life changed within a year. And I was so nervous to leave it, and I was like, what is my life gonna do next? And I felt so lost for months and months and months. And the moment I found myself, everything fell into place. I met a boy that I am so happy and grateful to be with. And I know, like, from his, you know, his songs and like the way he is on Instagram, like, you might judge him and be like, oh, he's a fuckboy or like whatever, but I'm telling you that this man is like ridiculous. Like, it's almost, I don't even want to hype him up too much because I don't want him to get a big head, but he is like fucking amazing, like so fucking amazing. And fuck, I'm literally gonna cry. And I never thought that I deserved this, and that's why I stayed for so long, because I didn't think I deserved it. And when I finally found myself and found, okay, Karlee, like, you respect, like, you know what you want, and you deserve yourself, and you deserve to be happy and be treated right and be respected. And when it happened, I like didn't believe it for a minute. And it's crazy how back then during that video I didn't see it, and now I see it, and it only took me like a year. And I ended up buying a house like within, I met the man of my dreams, purchased a house. I bought it in September, and I also met him in September. And found what I wanted in life all within a year, you know? Actually, September was less than a year. September was like 10 months after the breakup. But, you know, it takes everyone different amounts of time. Like for him, I think it took him like a month. For me, it took 10 months, like 9 months. It took a lot of crying and a lot of tears and a lot of self-doubt and a lot of what the fuck do I do next, because I had this whole plan set in my head, you know, YouTube channel, money, family, marriage, kids, continue being a family channel. But that did not happen, and I had to find myself again because I lost myself in that relationship a lot. I kind of neglected my own channel and started focusing on me and his, and then I didn't know how to get back into the rhythm of things, and I still don't. I'm still trying to find my happiness again on YouTube, and it's taken some time, but you know, I'm still fucking here, and that's all that matters. Because if I could just look back at myself right there and just tell myself, don't worry, like you're going to be okay and you're going to be happier than you were ever in your life, I would have wiped every single tear away from my face, got myself back up, and was like, you are gonna fucking do this. Because that person right there is, I don't know who that is. I genuinely don't know who that person is. And I look back and I literally look like a different person. Like when I was in that relationship, I'm gonna show a picture right here. I literally look like a different person. I don't look like me. I don't look healthy. You could tell that even though I was making the most money I ever have in my life, even though I was getting the most followers, the most sponsorships, the most friends, the most famous people were noticing me. As in famous, I mean like other famous YouTubers. Even all of that was happening career-wise, I was the most miserable in my entire life. And I was not healthy, and you could see that. And yeah, and here I am a year later, and I am fucking happy, and I'm so happy. And I just can't imagine, like, honestly, take a shot every time I said I'm so happy. Like, please take a fucking shot every time I said that, because it's too fucking much. But I just can't get over the fact that I was this person. Like, I don't even know who this person was. And I just have grown so much in the past year that it's actually crazy. Like, you guys saw me get drunk every day. You guys saw me go to the club and go through a midlife crisis. You saw me, like, get into YouTube and then stop and then lose weight and then gain it and then cry and then be fine and then move on and then go back. It was crazy. It was crazy. And if you guys want me to do a whole video on how to get through a breakup, like step by step, I could do that, but this video is just getting too long and too much. But I just wanted to watch that video and maybe just ramble a little bit and hopefully give you guys some hope and some insight that, like, literally so much can change in a year. And you guys saw if you guys haven't saw my Dear 15-Year-Old Self video, that's crazy, because that video was before I even had a YouTube channel, and I asked myself, oh, have you become a YouTuber? And I literally didn't even have a YouTube channel yet. Like, crazy. Like, life is crazy. It's so crazy. And I'm just here to tell you guys that, like, a year doesn't seem like a lot, but it's so much. Like, it's so much. It's so much. I know more now than I have ever in my life. Like, it's just, it's crazy. And I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do want that video, let me know. A lot of people have been asking for it, but I never felt like I was officially ready for it. And then when I was ready for it, I was so busy with moving and in my new relationship that I totally forgot to do it. But I feel like I'm in the spot now where it's like, okay, bitch, like, you're over it, like, over it. That I could do the video. And then, yeah, if you guys want to know more about my relationship, you guys can listen to my podcast with Josh. We have a podcast every Monday it comes out, and then on Patreon I do more like private personal videos where I would answer questions more in depth and more serious and not bleep anything out or censor anything. You guys could check that out. I just want to tell that Karlee that you're strong as fuck, and bitch, you are gonna get through it, and you might gain a little bit of weight, but it's happy weight and it's gonna be fine. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay confident.